What's going on, guys? Today we're taking a look at Gundam Converge EX25. As you may well know, the EX series is usually reserved for like larger mobile suits like the XS Gundam or mobile armors like the Neo Zeong, things like that. But in this case, it's the Crossbone Gundam X1 full cloth. So it's just got a whole bunch of stuff here with the Crossbone Gundam, so that's why they ended up releasing this in the EX line. So there you go. It's cool. It's small. It's definitely one of the smallest EX figures I think that I've seen, and it's probably definitely one of the smallest ones out there. But of course, it looks really cool, and it comes with a whole bunch of stuff here. If you're a fan of the Crossbone, this is definitely going to be a nice little guy to put up on the shelf. Take some time, maybe detail him up, add a few decals or something on there. It'll look really super nice. So there's the front, there's the top there with a really cool effect there for the eyes. One of the parts here for this is an optional faceplate there with the face opened up. On the sides, nothing of note there. On the bottom, nothing there. But on the back here, you can see a little bit more about what is all included. So they're showing the normal face and the open face. It does also come with a stand, which is skull-shaped. It's got the peacock smasher and then the big sword. I forget what that's called at the moment. I want to say beam cutlass, maybe? I don't recall. But anyway, then it has the knife feet as well. So it has the feet there with the knives coming out the bottom. So if you ever built the high grade or master grade versions of the kit, I think they all also have that stuff included. So let's just pop it open and see here. So we're going to have a whole bunch of parts basically that we're going to need to put together. It's just separated into sections here, and then you can see like they usually use some cardboard to wrap around the more delicate parts. Of course, in here in the bottom, we've also got our Japanese Bandai chewing gum here. Flavor guaranteed to last 3 to 5 seconds on that one. You do have a small instruction sheet here, which basically will just show you how to change out the faceplate and how to change out the feet, and it should all be pretty self-explanatory. Alright, so here everything is, and I gotta say, pretty mixed feelings about this. Let's take a look at everything that is included here. So here's the Skull and Crossbones stand. Ultimately, it's pretty cool, I guess. And I'm not really into pirate stuff or like Skull and Crossbones kind of things. I would have preferred just a regular, normal, just rectangular black stand or something like that. But anyway, it's kind of cool, I guess, if you're into that sort of thing. It matches the motif, of course, of the Crossbone Gundam. Here's the Peacock Smasher. It does look really nice. Again, I think this one would also benefit a lot from just some panel lining, painting in some of the details on there, just like on the ends of the barrel, anything like that. Our two different versions of the sword here are really nice, and I also really appreciate that they did give us two different versions rather than just having one, and then effect parts that you have to plug into there or something. Sometimes effect parts don't fit well or something, and especially on something this small, it's just kind of nice to just have this whole separate piece, and you don't have to worry about anything falling out or anything, so that's looking really nice. The only thing about this is that I kind of wish that the inactive version maybe had a peg or something on the side of it that you could plug onto the side skirt up in there or something. And then the knife feet, once again here, I'm glad that this is a whole kind of piece there instead of just being the knife itself as being something you can plug in and out. Replacing the feet just makes it so it's not such a tiny little part that you're going to risk losing. And let's take a look at the figure itself. It's pretty cool here. The cloth can be moved off to the side here like that. So when you're holding the weapons, you'll have it sticking out from in there. Back here on the back, these parts are kind of a little bit curled, but if you just put that under a hairdryer or something to heat that up, then you should be able to bend that back. But as you can see, all around here, there's some nice detail up around there. Where I'm a little bit disappointed here is the face. Like the white plastic part there of the face seems to have been put on just a little bit off, and so it's got a little bit of a derp look going on there for the face. Fortunately, like I said, we have the optional faceplate here, so I'm going to try swapping out the face, and I hope the other optional face part looks a lot better, because that one I think got a little bit fucked up. Alright, so there we go. This one I think as well also suffers from being a little bit off to the side, so I think their alignment on laying down the white plastic part over the top of there was just like a 0.5 millimeter off or something like that, but you can definitely tell on the finished products. I mean, if you're just looking at this from the side or something, if you're looking at it up on the shelf, you're not going to really notice that much. It's still going to be looking pretty cool, I'm sure. But like, if you're looking at it up close, it's looking a little bit weird for sure. So there we go, up on the stand and all armed up. It's definitely looking pretty cool. And I have to say, one thing that I forgot to mention about the feet is that the normal feet are set at an angle for standing on the ground, but the spiked feet are just set like straight out so these are kind of meant to be used while it's up on the stand. But if you don't want to have it up on the stand, obviously you can't use the spike feet anyway, but just the angle of the feet are a little bit different. That's all I want to say. But overall, pretty cool entry in the EX line. The face is a little bit disappointing. A couple of parts here and there being a little bit curved, that's fine. You can kind of deal with that through other means. That face, I think, is going to be kind of hard if I want to end up trying to fix that or not. I'll have to see about that, maybe doing a little bit of shaving, a little bit of putty work here and there. You could possibly just resculpt the entire thing if you were that ambitious. I don't think that I am, but it's something that you could do if you want. So hopefully this video has been interesting, helpful for any of you guys if you are in the market for this kind of thing, or if you wanted to see more about this particular figure. If you have any other questions or comments, of course, leave those down below. I'll try to answer that for you. In the meantime, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.